they have to position themselves for the change. So a rest, the place of rest means that we have to do something in order to achieve that. And so that means the way we used to think have to change. In order to become, we talked about this last week, in order to become a millionaire, you have to change the way you spend. Your spending have to change. Poor people spend all the time. That's why they're poor. Everything that they have in their hand, they have to buy something with it. There's no savings. So our minds have to change in order for there to be a rest or a place of success or a place of abundance. We have to change our minds on how we do things. So there is conditions have to take place. And we're going to talk about the first thing we have to do in order to move into this place of rest. And the place of rest is God. But Hosea, the 6th chapter, beginning at the first verse, reads, "Come, let us return to the Lord. He has torn us to pieces, but he will heal us. He has injured us, but he will bind up the wounds." I'm in the NIV. The NIV. The scripture says, "Come, let us return to the Lord." All right. That is number one. In order for there to be a change in one's life, you must come to the person or the God that can bring change. All right. You can't change yourself. Now, you can do a temporary fix or put a Band-Aid on it, but it's not permanently. God is a God that permanently fixes things. And so the reason why a lot of us aren't experiencing the blessed life or the best life that we can is because we are always temporarily fixing ourselves. And it holds for a few weeks, maybe even a month. But that same thing that we fix break. And we find ourselves right back in the same track. But Hosea said, turn to the Lord. Come on. Let's come to God. Let's come to the one that can permanently fix us, that can permanently heal us. Get this, Hosea also says that he has torn us to pieces. Now, God isn't the one that literally come and tear us apart. But he allowed the enemy, or he used the enemy as a device to bring hardships and failures and difficulties upon the people of God. That was Satan's curse. God says, your desire will be for man. Your food is for man. So the curse on Satan is to torment us. So Satan's job is to come and tear us to pieces. But because God allowed it, he says, I have torn you to pieces and I can heal you. So everything that we have been facing in life was designed for God to get the glory. And so many times we stay in that torn position until God do not get the glory out of it, and Satan is being glorified because we stay there longer than we're supposed to. Trials come to make us strong. We have to go through the storms. I know all of us that have driven or rode in a vehicle when it was storming out, the rain is coming down harder than cats and dogs. I don't know what that phrase means, but we use it. And we're driving through. And driving through, we see people pulling off to the side of the road because it's coming down hard.
All right.
But those of us that understand that we have to continue to go forth because it can keep raining like that for an hour or so, depending on the season. And so you don't want to sit off the side of the road for a whole hour. That's a long time to wait. It is important for us to drive through, even if you have to drive slow. Drive through the storm.
Yes.
Don't stay there. Because in staying there, danger can come up and get you.
All right.
A truck driver, someone that's not paying attention, someone that's not skilled at driving in the storms. Silly people can hit a slippery part of the road and lose control and get you. Okay? And so we have some people that is designed or that is commanded to bring danger to you when God is telling you to move.
All right.
And so the